founder of GoPapaya, and I'm here to talk to you all about how we're bringing dynamic pricing to the restaurant industry, but more importantly, how that means you can save 20 to 50% off next time you eat out, just for helping restaurants fill their current empty tables. So the reason we can do this is because restaurants face a pretty big problem. They have empty tables throughout the day, yet they have really high fixed costs. They're already paying the staff to serve you, to cook you the food, they're paying for the space. They don't really have any good tools to actively attract consumers to fill their current empty tables. You look at other industries like hotels, they use dynamic pricing. They adjust their prices based on demand to help fill their empty rooms. If last minute they have a bunch of empty rooms, they'll lower the price to help bring people in because they're much better off selling it for something rather than nothing. What we're doing is we're bringing the same exact thing to restaurants. What we do is we allow restaurants to set real-time promotions. They can set the promotion level, how many tables are available, and what time period they want to set the promotion. And basically, as a consumer, you must arrive within 30 minutes of making a reservation in order to redeem that promotion and to get that table. So you benefit because you save if you're eating out last minute. The restaurants benefit because they're filling what would have been an empty table. They would have made no money off of it. And the great thing about it is that it's free for the consumer. Restaurants benefit, as I mentioned, because now they're making more money, so they're willing to pay, so it's free to download and free to use. And I'll walk you through exactly how it looks from the consumer perspective. So I imagine a lot of people will decide to eat out last minute. They probably talk with their friends and colleagues, where should we go? Maybe call up a couple places, maybe use a reservation system. Maybe you're just walking around trying to find a restaurant that has an open table. Now if you're eating out last minute, one sec. In a second you'll see that you can use GoPapaya and I'll list all the nearby restaurants that have available tables at this moment. So you can scroll through, see all the nearby restaurants. You'll see in the upper right-hand corner, it'll tell you how much you can get off your meal if you arrive within 30 minutes. It'll also tell you what type of restaurant it is, how far away it is. You can scroll through until you find whatever restaurant you'd like to go to. You can click on the restaurant for more information, such as the Yelp rating, the Zagat rating, a little about section. And then all you have to do is you click on the party of at the top, you click how many people are in your party, and you just click reserve table now. And the table is on hold. So, and the cool thing is, I actually have a little sensor in my bag that alerts us that we're now nearby and we're checked in. So basically, as a consumer, now you don't actually have to show your phone at the restaurant. It's totally private. The restaurant doesn't need to know, or the consumers at the restaurant don't need to know that you just got a promotion, because we just alert the restaurant that you just arrived, and they can just seat you, and then they'll apply that promotion to your bill without anyone else knowing. So as a consumer, if you're taking even a date out, she doesn't even have to know that you're getting a promotion. So you all should check out the app. It's on the App Store now. And if you're eating out last minute after this event, check it out. Any questions? Yeah.
Do you have to have agreement with all these restaurants?
Yeah, so currently we're working with, the question was, do we have an agreement with each of the restaurants?
Yes.
We do. We currently have about 50 restaurants in the Boston metro area. We just launched in May. And yeah, we have an agreement with them where they're going to pay us for bringing them more consumers. Yes?
What's the quality
The question was, what is the quality and diversity of the restaurants? So our goal is to set a standard of quality where you can go on the app and you don't have a bad experience. If you go onto our app we rely on you coming to the app and coming back to it. So our goal is for you to be able to go into the app, have a good experience wherever you decide to go so that you'll keep coming back. We serve any full-service restaurant because we're an independent system, so we can work with any restaurant nearby. You saw a sample of some of the restaurants. We've got a diverse selection of different types of restaurants. Yes. Bon?
Do you plan on integrating your app with opening up to Yelp, for example, to address these concerns, to get reviews so that consumers know about the quality of it? Because that's not what you're providing. You're providing the reservation services and the financial benefit. But the reviews should probably come from somewhere else.
Yeah, so now we show the Yelp reviews when you actually click into the restaurant so you can see what their review is. Yep.
Have you considered or tried, instead of it being a secret that you're on the app, making sure everyone knows that you're on the app, so the word spreads that you're using the app and you get quite more customers?
So in terms of a secret for at the restaurants?
Yeah, so your date will definitely know.
Well, the reason that we want to keep it a private transaction is for the restaurant's sake. Restaurants find it really appealing that we're not advertising to everybody else in the restaurant that one individual is getting a promotion. It's kind of like if you sit on an airplane, you don't know that the person next to you might have paid half price. We're trying to create that same environment at the restaurant. Yes, in the back.
Because there are many deals that provide their own 50 to 70% discounts. How do you think to compete against
So the question was, how do we plan to compete against Groupon? So there are a couple things. One is for the consumer perspective, it's a much easier process. You don't have to prepay, there's no fine print. You can also reserve the table through our platform, so you're guaranteed a table at the moment as soon as you arrive. And so we're trying to create a much easier process than the Groupon process. And for restaurants, because as I mentioned, it's a private transaction, it's much more appealing so we can get higher quality restaurants than that are on Groupon. Yes?
What's your percentage of cancellations, no-shows, etc.?
Yeah, so
Repeat the question.
the question was what percentage are cancellations and no-shows? Actually, I don't have those numbers on me. It was a little higher at first because we didn't have actually a little note that said you have to arrive within 30 minutes. Once we added that, our percentage of no-shows and cancellations went way down because awareness increased of how it actually functions. And last question? Yes?
Have you considered doing like the TripAdvisors, like owl on the doors or marking on the restaurant and like market your app?
Yeah, so we're currently about to implement several marketing strategies, one of which is getting the restaurants to help promote us. It is going to be not through big, dollar signs of save money, but rather just advertising that they can reserve a table through us and they can find us. And restaurants find this pretty appealing because they believe that we'll help bring customers back, even if they come maybe once a month. Now they'll come twice a month or 3 times a month. All right, thank you.